What is up, guys? It's your boy No Risk, No Premium, back with another episode of the market overview, guys. Today we got our sell-off. Was it because of the downgrade yesterday to the U.S. Debt? I honestly, I really don't know. It doesn't really seem like it. It seems like that would be much more of a catastrophic event, if you will, actually getting downgraded as the leader of the free world, whatever you want to classify us. But getting downgraded, it seems like we would fall more than just 50 ES points, right? Which is pretty much like 1.5%, maybe a little bit more. So to me, we bounced where, Bill? Bounced right at our 45.25 level. Remember, we talked about this. This was 450.50 on the SPY chart here. Okay, but really quickly, before we get started, always, as we know, we have to get started and see what's on the docket for tomorrow so we know what is coming to us. First things first, Apple and Amazon report earnings tomorrow after hours, after market close. So after hours, they report earnings. So stay away from Apple and Amazon tomorrow and stay away from some inflated premiums. I think Friday will produce a great Lotto Friday with them reporting Thursday night, coming into Friday morning, understanding what we can play for them on some deflated premiums to buy some stuff cheap. But tomorrow, jobless claims comes out. That's 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is 1 hour before market open. So we'll pay attention to there. That will definitely, quote unquote, move the markets in the morning. We'll see just a little bit of movement. I don't think it'll make us or break us or, rip us or dip us or whatever, but we'll see some movement. So you want to pay attention, be up early, see that. Then, as you can see, 15 minutes after market open, that's 9:45 Eastern Standard Time, AM Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have some S&P Global Composite PMI, Global Services PMI, and then right into 10 a.m. That's 30 minutes after market open. Bunch of ISM, non-manufacturing type business stuff. So 15 and 30 minutes after the market open, going to have some data for me. You guys know how I play it. I'm more than so likely just to allow that data to play out. No matter if you're in a position or not, just let it play out and then wait to play any sort of action after the fact there. So I will be waiting 30 minutes after the market opens to go ahead and make some trades. But onto the charts, let's see what we got here. We came down and bounced where? Right at this 45.25 area. We knew underneath 45.45, we knew that 45.25 was coming about 20 points lower. We bounced right then and there. So far, futures up about 5 handles, nothing crazy, nothing to write home about. But if we can get back above 45.50, 45.52, really could easily mark a bottom here and try to get this movement back up. So for tomorrow, what am I going to be watching? I will easily be watching this 45.25, maybe even a small liquidity grab down a little bit below to 45.09. As we can see over here, we had a dip and rip up there. I could see that happening tomorrow, but that's if we don't gap up tomorrow. I have no idea where we're going to open, but I think 45.09 is definitely a long zone for me. If it's not there, let's go to the 4 hours so we could just zoom out just a tad bit more, makes it a little bit easier for us to see. As you can see here, we had, let's zoom out just a little bit more. Sorry, folks. There it is. Multiple tops here into this 44.95, 4,500, call it. Okay, I would most definitely be taking a long there. 44.95, that is a long. 44.95 is a long, but we have to get underneath 45.25. We have 45.09, but I think 4,500 level is even more sought out after as my favorite level to take a long if we get down there. You'll see why after we get to the SPY chart really quickly. If we get back, we got to get back above, though. Got to get back above 45.75 to really mark that bottom, to show that this might have been just a liquidity grab and the low is in for this dip. SPY chart here, cash ETF of the S&P 500. As we can see here, right? We knew this 450.50 was the bounce zone, got a little bit below and bounced right on up. So do we get back above? Really need to get back above 452. Back above 452 would open up that 454. Ultimately, though, really need back above 457 for bears to go into hibernation early. If we do get below today's low, no fear. I think 448.50 is this bounce area, but this would be like 45.09 down here for ES. I like 444 most definitely as my ultimate high probability setup to the upside. Why? Let's take a look here. Now, bear with me. This chart's going to be ugly because we traded every day. We have a ton of levels. We have a major gap to fill down here. Midpoint of that gap to fill down is also the top of this old balance area. We can see it's 440 444. I would most definitely like to take a long at 444. Okay, back to the 1 hour really quickly. Okay, so that's a 444. I would like to take a dip down into there. 448.50 could open up a bounce opportunity. If we get underneath, there is a short opportunity down to 444. There's about 3 points to the downside. You could take risky short, very risky short, but you could take it. I like to wait for the long, in my opinion. Okay, back above though, have to get back above 452. Back above 452 opens up 455. If we get above 455, depending if we open above it or if we just get above it, I have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow. That would definitely mark the bottom. So watch that 455 area. That's kind of where we broke down as we couple dips into it, dip into it, and then finally break down. So look for the 455 area to get taken out here. 452 could possibly mark a low. Could possibly mark a low underneath 448 though. Look for 444. QQQ. What's going on in tech land? Techland, as you can see, right to this 374, right to the 374. I'm going to zoom out just a tad with the 4 hour so we can see. Remember this 444 on SPY? 372 would kind of be like that 444 on SPY, ultimately like a huge bounce in that zone. It was the top of that balance there before we broke out above it. So underneath 374, I don't think there's a great short opportunity. I would just wait till long the 372 area over bounce at 372. Have to reclaim 378 to the upside. Take out 380 would really put bears into a conundrum. So watch for 372 for your bounce tomorrow, or to reclaim 378, 380 above. And last but not least, the red-headed stepchild. Just kidding. Kind of not really though. Red-headed stepchild kind of not really has been strong as an ox. We wanted 193.50 to hold. We had 193.50 to 194 hold, as we can see multiple tops into here, and then right back into that level today and hold. If we take out 196.50 to the upside, that will definitely mark a bottom. So watch for 193.50 to hold. If not, 191 to 192 is a bounce. I don't think this is shortable. I think you just wait for the bounce areas to come in here. Take out 196.50 to the upside, opens up 199, 202, and 205 to the upside. Other than that, guys, Apple, Amazon, jobless claims in the morning. Apple, Amazon after market tomorrow. Earnings will be very interesting. All you guys have to do is wake up early, get your levels right, and of course, not do anything fucking stupid. We'll see you bright and early. Peace.